The COVID-19 lockdown definitely chilled traffic in the Greater Akron area. AMATS is poring over automatic traffic recorder data collected by the Ohio Department of Transportation. ODOT uses a combination of in-pavement sensors and radar-based monitors to measure traffic volumes. AMATS is sifting through this data from 15 ATRs throughout the area to gauge the lockdown's impacts on the region's traffic. The agency is analyzing average daily traffic totals since January and is comparing current monthly ADD totals to 2019. The data show that area traffic was increasing prior to March's lockdown. Once the lockdown hit, traffic froze and dropped off, as many businesses and venues were forced to close. In January, traffic through one of the region's most heavily traveled areas, I-77 south of Akron Central Interchange, was higher than in 2019, with an ADT of more than 120,000 vehicles. By April, the ADT for this location dropped to below 79,000 vehicles, a steep drop from January, but an even steeper one, nearly 40%, when compared to April 2019, when it registered slightly more than 131,000 vehicles. Such drop-offs were not limited to Summit County. In Portage County, I-76 east of State Route 43 in Brimfield Township rang in 2020 with an ADT of more than 40,000 vehicles, an increase from January 2019. By April, this area's ADT dropped to slightly less than 27,000 vehicles, a more than 42% drop when compared to April 2019. An area of State Route 43, northwest of State Route 82 in Aurora, posted an ADT of slightly less than 15,000 vehicles in January. By April, the area's ADT had dropped to slightly less than 9,000 vehicles, a nearly 48% drop from April 2019. AMATS Director Curtis Baker says that such widespread drops in traffic could impact revenue collected through the state's motor fuel user fees, which were increased last year. The fees were bringing in new revenue for highway and public transit projects across Ohio until the lockdown.
Obviously, the less people drive, the less they're paying in motor fuel tax. And so while the collections are typically a few months behind in terms of what we've seen the impact so far of driving less, we do know that tax receipts are down. And when they're down at the state level, that's also down for the local level.
While the full fiscal impact of the lockdown probably won't be known for months, the ATR data is pointing to another trend. Traffic has been on a gradual upswing as the lockdown has eased. After logging its steepest drop, traffic in the Central Interchange area began to rebound in May with an ADT of nearly 97,000 vehicles. Whether this upward trend will continue, stall, or drop as Ohio reopens its economy remains unknown. For AMATS, I'm Kerry Prater.